What up, YouTube? Hey, YouTube. So, this must just came today, and my niece must have dropped it off in the room while I was asleep, or whatever the case may be. But, Full Sail's on some bullshit. Like, they really are. So, they trying to get $456.22. Talk about some, it's a payment due upon receipt, and they trying to get me to pay them this amount for a class that I didn't even take or finish taking. Talk about something. It's a class retake payment because I decided to withdraw. I mean, because I decided to leave from the school. I'm about to call their asses and see what they talking about. They got me fucked up. Y'all ain't do your job in trying to get me to come out of my pockets and pay y'all $500 and something dollars that I don't even have. And watch, they probably never going to answer the damn phone. Four seven. We're gonna see.
On Thursday, your birthday. We're glad you called and want to let you know that we record the call for training purposes and to improve your experience. Are you currently taking classes? If so, please press 1 now. Otherwise, please stay on the line and we will connect you with the university representative in a moment. Thank you for calling. Please, Eric.
Hello, my name is Damon Williams. I was formerly a student at Full Sail University, and I'm calling to speak with, I guess, the students account team or financial aid or someone about a letter that I received in the mail.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy to go ahead and look into that for you. And just to make sure I've got everything on my end, it does sound like you're calling in on behalf of yourself. Is that correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Could I have the spelling of your first and last name, please?
My first name is Damien, Damien. My last name is Moody, Moody.
Excellent. Give me just a second to pull up your profile here. And Damien, could I also go ahead and get your city, state, and zip code, please?
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19138.
All right, that is perfect. So in order to best assist you here today, I know that you had said that you received a letter in the mail in relation to financial aid. Is that correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, got you. Was there a specific question you had for them about the letter?
It's about a institutional withdrawal calculation. I'm guessing they want me to pay $556.22 for something, and I have an issue with that.
Okay, got you. In that case, give me just a second. I'm going to go ahead and put you on a brief hold while I look into this for you, and I will be right back with you.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Just a moment. More than 300 Full Sail graduates were credited on more than 40 nominated projects at the 2024 Game Awards.
Hopefully, y'all hear
As were credited on
YouTube.
titles like Game of the Year winner, Ask winner League of Legends, as well as other huge nominated games like Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Silent Hill 2, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and more. Full Sail students, staff, and faculty celebrated the awards with an on-campus watch party hosted by Full Sail Armada. Full Sail University recently unveiled its Spatial Computing Innovation Lab, a new space on its campus that introduces students to the latest in immersive media technology. The lab is the first collegiate environment in the nation to be outfitted with the Blackmagic URSA Cine Immersive Camera for use with Apple Vision Pro. The combination of these technologies will allow students across Full Sail's entertainment media and emerging technology degree programs to conduct real-world research and develop projects utilizing the. All right, thank you for holding. So unfortunately at this time the team is out of the office. However, what I can do is go ahead and leave a notification in the system that you called in. That way they can go ahead and reach back out to you next week when they're back in. And just want to make sure that I've got the best contact info for you. Is the number that you're calling in from now ending in 3609 the best one to reach you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And what is going to be the best time for them to get in touch with you?
Anytime is fine.
All right, excellent. And then what is the time zone that you are currently in?
Eastern Standard Time.
Excellent. I will let them know. And one last thing to keep in mind as well is any calls from Full Sail will be coming from a number with a 407 area code. So if you do see someone calling from that number, chances are it's just trying to get back in touch. And then keep an eye on your email that's on your account as well, just in case they do reach out that way too.
Okay.
All right. And Damien, besides getting this notification over to the team, is there anything else I can help you out with?
No, that'd be all. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries at all. In that case, I will go ahead and get that over to them now, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.
You too.
Thank you. Bye now.
So of course these bastards gonna act like they not in at on a Saturday. But so they want to send me an institutional withdrawal calculation authorized. Talk about some I owe them $556.22 for some pay to retake fee. First of all, I don't owe y'all shit. If anything, y'all should be paying me the fuck money because I didn't spend my time working with y'all raggedy asses from November 2022 to recently early March. Early March when I decided to leave the school and transfer to another school because y'all wasn't doing y'all job. And now because I've done 4.5 years with y'all, and now because I've done 4.5 years with y'all, I'm having issues with trying to become an official student and get my financial aid and everything situated with the school I'm in now because y'all done took all this fucking money over the goddamn years of me being a student with y'all school and y'all trying to get some fucking extra money and I'm not there with y'all school no more. So what is the point of me fucking even if I did have it? What is the point of me spending paying what is the point of me paying $556.22 that I don't have to give to y'all and I'm not here with y'all fucking school no more? Y'all want to be sending me all this paper with all the fucking money that y'all had to use while I was at school. They ain't got shit to fuck to do with me. I did my motherfucking work. I'm the one who was working. Y'all ain't do shit but order me around. It was very disrespectful about it. I done dealt with disrespectful fucking instructors, professors, disrespectful students, all types of goddamn people. And y'all expect me to pay $556.22 that I don't fucking have for what? Like literally for fucking what? Now I gotta wait till Monday because y'all asses ain't gonna call me back today. You talk about some y'all not in the office on Saturdays, and now I gotta wait till next week on Monday to try to hit somebody the fuck up because y'all over here trying to get money that I don't fucking have. And talk about some it's a payment due on my campus portal for a class I didn't even fucking retake because I decided to transfer. Cause at the end of the motherfucking day, y'all the worst fucking school ever. I regret even fucking wasting my time. I could have went to Empire. I could have went to anywhere. Hell, I could have went to Cutstown or something. I regret wasting my motherfucking time with a bitch ass fucking school that like to fucking force the students to do goddamn work for 4 or 5, however many years, and then want to keep threatening you with they if you don't get your GPA and shit together, they gonna have to kick you out to school and you gonna have to withdraw and this could happen and that could happen and all this other shit. But now because I decided to transfer from another school, they still trying to find a way to make me fucking come out of my goddamn empty ass goddamn pockets and find $556.22 to pay them for a motherfucking class that I didn't even goddamn retake. They want to talk about some they going to try to call you back from a 406 number or you got to check your email. Y'all always say that no one ever try to call me back and nobody ever damn send me no emails. This year I would have to continue calling them and then eventually I'll get in contact with somebody, or I'll wait forever, and then I'll know where y'all sending me an unexpected goddamn letter in the mail, which could be a stipend, it could be back tax returns, it could be something. This shit really get on my nerves. I don't have $556.22 to pay y'all. I don't fucking have it. Y'all not giving me no motherfucking stipend to help out. Y'all not giving me no fucking donation to help out, but y'all want $556.22 for a class that I didn't even take. The hell? Y'all could kiss my ass. I'm so sick and tired of this fucking school. Like, and that's the god honest truth. I didn't deal with the goddamn worst. Shit, bro. Okay. What is this? This is about some finances or something. Hello, everyone. Each week I'll be spotlighting a section from the Life Resource Center for Students. This resource offers a range of trustworthy information all in one place without any product pitches or ads. I think a fantastic starting point for managing different aspects of student life once you are logged into you can't okay. I don't know about all this other crazy shit that they got going on. All I know is I am irritated with Full Sail University. I want to be done in order with y'all. Leave me the hell alone. I'm not a student with y'all school no more. So what do y'all want out of my life? I mean, it's March 14th. I started University of Phoenix March 3rd. What did Full Sail University want? Y'all didn't give me my bachelor's in creative writing and fine arts. Now I'm going to get a bachelor's in business and science. Hopefully, y'all not about to fuck with me and try to affect what I'm doing with University of Phoenix because y'all didn't do y'all damn job. Now y'all trying to bother what I got going on with the next school. That's not my fault. That's y'all fault. But if any of my loyal subscribers want to pitch in to help out and send something to my cash app, or if I gotta make a GoFundMe page, it would be appreciated. I'm so irritated. I'm over here eating my next box of cheeses. To be honest, I was gonna find some stuff to put on and see if my sister could help me get down West Philly because she's saying my uncle got some stuff that I left over there in his room. And I think I told y'all this in a previous video, but she is saying she is in my uncle's room and she's seen a lot of stuff that could be mine. And she was telling him that she was gonna let me know that he got it. And it's crazy nobody said nothing. Cause all this time I was upset. Like it's fucked up that we all had PUA and I got all that stuff that I spent a lot of money on and everybody still had their stuff when I finally did go back to West Philly and all my stuff was thrown in the trash. But come to find out, if my sister is right and whatever's in my uncle room is my stuff, obviously he must have been the one to hide it or whoever hid it because they knew that a lot of stuff I really, really wanted. So they hid it. So they must have hid it from my aunt, trying to make it seem like that she was the one who wanted everything cleaned up since I wasn't there and I had no way to get it. And then the crazy thing about it is they still wasn't going to say nothing because even at the funeral, nobody said nothing. So I'm guessing they didn't expect my sister to come back down there, and then she went in my uncle room, and for some reason she said that she went in his room and seen a lot of stuff that's mine. And then and I'm guessing she believed his mom because at the end of the day, no one really had no little girls that played with Barbie dolls over there. All I know is she said that she's seen some stuff that could be mine. So I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I checked her because I don't know. I haven't been in West Philly since my aunt was still living. And like I said, I looked around every room. I looked in her room. I looked everywhere. I didn't see nothing. All I know is the last time I was in West Philly, my uncle only mentioned that he saved a few books that he knew was mine, and he knew that I had a lot of CDs and DVDs, and he put them in the box and hid them under his bed so nobody touched them. But then the night I left and came back, I went downstairs and all I see is this, and I don't know if he was trying to get all the stuff that was hidden and see what I was going to bring back with me. I don't know what he was doing, but I had this Playboy model statue. I don't even remember who the Playboy model was, but I had this Playboy model statue, and it was in this big ass white box, and I just seen it in the middle of the living room floor. So I'm guessing he knew it was mine because I'm the only person that would get something like that. And I just seen it in the middle of the floor, and I got upset because I'm like, okay, something ain't right. I'm sitting here, no one's saying nothing. Um, as I'm downstairs in the living room, I hear my aunt and my sister upstairs having a conversation about when everybody was getting PUA. But I didn't think to go upstairs and be like, well, everybody still got their stuff. As much like, where's my stuff? And it was real iffy. Not iffy, but like, it was real who knows. Because one minute, my aunt was down here, and I told the story before, but one minute my aunt was down here, and um, she was like, you still got stuff down there, but we had to throw a lot of stuff. I mean, we had to throw a lot of the clothes away because the mice was eating through them. But it still should be like dolls and mannequin heads and some other stuff down there, and you got a lot of CDs and DVDs. And she was like, "You better go get them because Albert was looking through them." And I was like, I just gotta find a route. I mean, I just gotta find a route and a way to get everything because it's a lot of stuff, and I ain't got no money for no U-Haul or nothing. Plus, it ain't that much to get no U-Haul. I could just find somebody that got a big enough car. That should be like 4 bags worth of stuff. And she had a pair of my flip flops, and I don't know. She bought some flip flops to put on her feet. She ain't bring her flip flops, so she was like she was gonna take my flip flops back with her so she could have something on her feet. Um, when I come back down there to get the other stuff, I could get my flip flops. But when my sister and them went down there, I don't know if they knew that I was coming with them if they knew I was coming with them or not. Um, I didn't say nothing, but I'm just looking around. I'm just like, well, I don't want to be digging through nobody's stuff. But all I knew is all my stuff was in the dining room next to my uncle's stuff. And when the kids used to play, or they ask, or well, my cousins, my female cousins, they ask, can they play with the dolls and the mannequin heads? And I'm like, yeah, they would dig through the stuff, and then a lot of the time they don't clean up after themselves, so my clothes be mixed up in my uncle clothes, and then he'd be getting upset with me, and I'm like, you already know that was, I mean, I wouldn't done nothing like that. That's some kids. They be wanting stuff to play with, and I let them play with the mannequin heads and stuff, and they'll mix everything up. So now you can't find your work clothes, and I can't find some of my clothes, and then next thing you know, I wake up and you wearing one of my shirts. I don't know. A lot of stuff got thrown away, but he probably still got a lot of my shirts. I don't know, but that's just a story I heard. And then, like I said, when I finally went down there, I didn't see nothing. I didn't look around. I done looked in my aunt room. I done looked in the middle room. I was in my cousin's room. I was downstairs in the dining room, the kitchen. The only place I ain't go to is the basement. I never went in that basement. I had no reason to go in the basement. To be honest, when it comes to my aunt Trina house that she lived in West Philly, it's only one basement that I attempted to go into because I just wanted to see what it looked like because they said one of my cousins was staying down there. So I walked down the steps just to see what it looked like, but they wasn't in their house for that long. They ended up moving for whatever reason, I don't know. And that's the only basement I attempted to go into, but any other basement was an absolute no. Mm. My my cousins, they might have went down there. Like I'm guessing, like if the power went out, they'd go down there trying to cut it back on. But I never went down that basement. So I don't know where the hell. I don't know if my uncle had a garage and he hid it in the garage, or I don't know. Hell, he could have took it to somebody else house. He could have took the shit to somebody else's house and told them to hold it until I don't know. I mean, I had a lot of stuff, and most of it was for collecting and YouTube review purposes. Y'all seen some of it. At least most of y'all could have, because I did reviews for most of the stuff. I just didn't get a chance to do a review for everything. But I had Beyonce, I had RuPaul, I had Josephine Baker, I had Sheer, I had Cardi B, I had Lil Kim, I had Holly Berry. Yeah, there's a few. And then I had a bunch of different mannequin heads. Um, when I was bored and I had nothing to do, or during the times when I didn't match my laptops up, and I had to wait for an opportunity to get another one, I would just be sitting down there braiding my mannequin head's hair and trying to do different stuff because I ain't really ain't had nothing to do. It'd be boring. Most of the time I'll be down there by myself. Most of the time I'll be with my cousins. Sometimes my aunt will come downstairs. Sometimes my uncle will be down there. But if we wasn't dancing on the porch or it wasn't no fun ass event or something that we came up with, it would literally be boring. It pretty much like you wake up every day not knowing what the fuck is going to happen. I wake up like around 5 or 6 in the morning, hoping nobody wake up and lock me out. But I wake like around 5 or 6 in the morning and walk around the whole neighborhood, and then come back in the house before my uncle gotta go to work or before anybody wake up. And they wouldn't even know. And if I have food stamps or if I have some money, I would wait because sometimes the stores open at 7:30 or they'll wait till like 8 to open. Sometimes that takes so long it'll be 8:30. It was to the point one time I had a couple of dollars and I had to wait for the laundromat to open and just put the money in the vending machine so I could have something to munch on until the stores open. But another thing is when there wasn't nothing to eat in the house or something, no matter how hungry I was, I did not want to walk to the deli. Um, my aunt would be like, I got a scratch off, so if there's any change left, you could get you some noodles or something. Yeah, like I said, as hungry as I was, I did not want to go. Like if it was a poppy store or anything, fine and dandy, I could go there and come back. But when they came to that deli, I didn't want to go because I don't know. It was like if I'm going to the poppy store is close enough as to where if anything was to happen, I could run and make it back to the house, or at least make it to the block. When it comes to the deli, that's a little bit further down. Damn, I'm not trying to bash my aunt or anything, but it was one time I was really upset because she had a friend who had a car. She had a friend who had a car sitting right there on the porch. My cousin also was sitting on the porch, and they asked me to go to the deli after they kept saying that they heard gunshots. If someone is shooting in that area, why the fuck do y'all think it's cool for me to have to still walk to the deli to get whatever to get whatever you want, so then I could be the next victim? Your friend got a car. My cousin hangs with most of the people that be at that goddamn deli. Why can't you ask your friend? Can she drop? I mean, can she take y'all to the deli real quick and let my cousin get out and get whatever y'all want, and then come back to the porch and chill. And then it would be to the point where it's like the next door neighbor sold drinks and she sold cigarettes. And I believe she probably sold a little weed too. So almost every day, I ain't really vibe with them like that. I mean, I spoke, and she'll come over and try to speak to me, or if she see me on the porch or something, she'll speak sometimes. But I didn't vibe with them like that. And I didn't want to be the type that keep knocking on their door because I didn't really talk to her like that. I didn't really vibe with her son, with neither one of her sons like that. To be honest, the only person that I might speak to the most was her little daughter at the time, because the little girl used to be on the porch playing my little cousins, or she'd come over and play my cousins, and she'd speak, and I'd be sitting in the living room while they all playing. But she'd be in there doing hair. She'd probably be in there asleep. I don't know. That's her business. And the shit that pissed me off is all my cousins fuck with this lady. She pretty much like family to them. And they used to talk so much shit, but then as soon as she come outside, y'all the best of friends. And she probably would be in the fuck smart because y'all live right next door to each other, so I could hear. So I know she heard y'all talking shit through the walls. I know she had to. Them walls ain't that goddamn thin. Cause if she yelling at her kids, I'm pretty sure she ain't heard all the arguments. Anyway, so my aunt would ask me to knock on the door and see if she got this or see if she got that. And now I'm not. But it seemed like it would take forever for somebody to answer. Or one of the sons would come to the door saying she's not home. Okay. And so I had to run to one of the stores. Most of the time end up being the goddamn deli, the Chinese store, or the poppy store near the damn deli. And the whole time I'm thinking, she didn't ask all my cousins can they go, knowing that I'm uncomfortable, and they'll make excuses or say no, but then I'll be the last one to have to go and do something I don't want to do. But then when I come back, y'all doing exactly what she told y'all to do. But this is not for her. Y'all doing it for yourselves. So it says she used to ask my cousin Dominique to go to the store and get her something to drink. You didn't want to wake up early in the morning like I would have to and go. So you'll wait, collect whatever money you got, and get a ride from the guy across the street and go to a whole nother store that probably got some of the shit that my aunt drank. But because you didn't want to go to the one that I had to go to, you'd rather go for yourself. Then she used to ask them to go to the poppy store and get some stuff. They make excuses on why they don't want to go. But then when I come back in the house hours later, y'all going exactly to where she asked y'all to go. There's another thing. She'll ask them to knock on the door, knock next door to see what the next door neighbor got. They make all the excuses on why they not knocking on the door, why this happened, why that happened. But then after I do it, and if she just so happened to come outside, y'all speaking to her, but y'all just made all the excuses of why y'all don't want to knock on her door. I don't know, man. No, no, I'm thinking about it, another thing. So my thing is, I was in my mid to late 20s throughout the time. I was in West Philly, and my thing is, a lot of time I'll be outside playing with my cousins. Cause at the end of the day, everybody else they'll be smoking, doing their own thing. They ain't had time to be outside playing around. So I don't know. I'm guessing some of the kids in the neighborhood thought I was a lot younger than what I was because I used to be out there riding bikes with my cousin or racing them up and down the street. My thing is, I don't pay. I mean, I'll try not to pay nobody on that block no mind. And my little cousin used to be like, "Oh, this person looking at me a certain way, or they heard saying something smart," and I'm like, "These are little ass kids." And I guess because the next door neighbor heard my cousins telling me that the little kids was saying stuff, she was like, she was gonna go tell their dad that they was being disrespectful. I'm not bothered by it because at the end of the day, number one, these are little ass kids, and I feel like if it got to the point where I needed to check it, it would have been checked. Number two, I'm not going to pay most of y'all no attention because I'm a grown ass man and you a little ass kid, and I respect your parents. Number three, if it ever got to that point, I got brothers, nieces, nephews, cousins. Asses could have been whooped a long time ago, but y'all not even worth it. Y'all just a bunch of little badass goddamn kids smelling yourselves and doing some shit that y'all wouldn't have done in front of y'all parents. I was that age before. I used to do the same thing, so that's why I was not bothered. Cut the shirt event 14th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until whenever. 299 coins or 1K for five. What? How are y'all doing these damn events? My bad, y'all. I'm on this app called Chingo. And a lot of people got these damn AI generated flyers and shit. And they doing events in these groups or whatever. Today the 14th, so they over here talking about something around 8 o'clock. They supposed to be doing the cut the shirt event, and I guess if you keep gifting, it's a spicy surprise or something. Hmm. I done been on this app long enough. Made a lot of friends, made a lot of enemies. And throughout my time, I never really paid attention to none of these damn events. Never participated, never was part of any of these events. If they happen, they happen. I pretty much do my own thing. I fuck with who I fuck with, and I don't talk to whoever I don't talk to. And even when people add me to their families and shit like that, and they have events, I don't know nothing much. That's crazy because somebody was just listening to Neo. I apologize. I don't own copyrights. I'm just clicking on stuff. But I ain't hear that song in a good minute. No, only how I know about certain Neo songs because my mom used to have the album. But I don't listen to a lot of that shit. I listen to certain songs here and there, but when it come to Neo, he flip floppy to me. Like, to be honest, when it comes to Neo, I feel like I really, really, really gotta be in the mood to listen to his stuff and want to party or something. Or I just gotta be playing random videos and some of his may come on. Or a certain song of his gotta pop up in my head. But I'm like, Miss Mamas. Cause no. I'll be back. Let me see what this is.